Hi, this is Carrie Cheadle, and I am a mental skills coach, and I have the unbelievable privilege of working with athletes and exercisers on how to improve their physical performance by working on mental skills training. And I am bringing you a very special Mental Skills Minute this week. I'm going to do a series all based on the fact that I am headed to a snowboarding camp next week. And I decided to document my experience of signing up for this camp and heading to snowboarding camp because I'm experiencing some pre-performance anxiety. So I wanted to be able to share this with all of you to have you see what it's like, because I know a lot of you have experienced this, what it's like to experience this kind of pre-performance anxiety, being nervous about an upcoming event, that sort of anticipatory anxiety, and what that process looks like and what it's like to actually work through that. So to give you a little bit of background, I'm a snowboarder. That's one of my absolute all-time favorite sports that I participate in, and I've decided that I wanted to up my level. I'm a good snowboarder, and I feel like I've stagnated and that I need some help. I need some coaching in order to progress to the next level. So I've decided to sign up for a snowboarding camp. It's an all-women's 3-day camp up at Kirkwood Mountain Resort in Lake Tahoe, and I've signed up for the event. And as it comes, I'm getting a little bit more nervous about it, and I find that I'm continuing to try and make excuses for maybe why I shouldn't go. And not just why I shouldn't go, or maybe I should do the 2-day camp instead of the 3-day camp, and maybe it won't be as cool as I thought it would, and all of these what-ifs that we all sort of end up doing for ourselves when we're a little bit nervous about something that's coming up. Like, well, what if this, and what if that, and what if I'm the oldest person there, and what if I hate it, and what if it's not as good as I thought, and all of this sort of dreaded what ifs. And so I started to think today, like, all right, Carrie Cheadle, you need to sit back and think about, well, how would you deal with this if this was one of your clients, one of your athletes that you work with? Which is actually my least favorite thing that my husband will do to me, is say, well, Carrie, if you were your client, what would you do in this situation? Which I secretly love being called out on. But so I was sitting at the table with a glass of wine, which often helps with decisions like this. And it just sort of came to me that, like, it's okay. It's okay that I'm nervous. It's okay to be nervous, and I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this anyway. And so sometimes I think that's the piece I want to share with you right now, is just accepting the fact that you're doing something new and exciting. And of course you're going to be nervous. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to go with that sort of anticipatory anxiety. It's okay to be in that place and to move forward anyway. So now I'm starting to think about, what are the things that are really exciting about this opportunity, and what am I excited about? So that's my Mental Skills Minute tip for you for this portion of my documentary series, is to think about whatever it is that you're anticipating. If it's an upcoming event, if it's training for something, if it's just feeling like you're not confident in getting in your own putting your own health and wellness and fitness first, whatever that is that's inducing that anxiety, to start to think about what are the things that are exciting about that opportunity, and spend some time in that emotion. So thinking about what's exciting for this, in addition to being okay with being nervous, that it's okay to have that feeling. And it's okay to have that feeling and still move forward. So this has been your first segment of the Mental Skills Minute, and I'm planning on, for this series, and I'm planning on bringing my computer with me and doing some video while I'm at camp, so you can get an idea of what it's like to go through that, what it's like to go through being nervous and going forward anyway. And especially I know some of the people that are watching this might be thinking about going to their own camps of different varieties, whether it's a camp that's working on a specific skill, or maybe diabetes training camp. I wanted you to be able to see what it's like to go through this process, what it's like to be nervous, and really get my just honest account of what it's like for me as someone that's an expert in all of these things, that I still get nervous too. And it's not about not getting nervous, it's about having the tools to be able to continue to move forward. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the rest of my snowboarding camp. And this has been Carrie Cheadle, mental skills coach, and our Mental Skills Minute. You can check me out on Facebook and on Twitter, which is Feed the Athlete, and also my website, which is carriecheadle.com. Thanks.